Hey VC, it's Kevin here, Wargod 60. I have a mail update for you guys here. Stuff from last week, and I got 2 packages to open. One from Scott Waters. First off, I gotta find my knife. Okay, got it. Anyway, we'll show the albums that I got last week first. What's playing is a band from '72. This album is actually really hard to find. I found it a couple weeks ago and finally made it here last week. And it was released in 1972, and the band is called Kavas Jute, and the album Wide Open. And originally released in '71 on Infinity, and then 2002 on Karma Records. Here's the gatefold edition. And this has Dennis Wilson on guitars, Bob Daisley on bass and vocal harmonies, Tim Gay's guitar, and Danny Davidson on drums. Great album. Anyway, that's what's playing in the background. Kavas Jute. And then I'm going to show some, why not? I don't know if I showed these or not, but if I did, well, you're going to see them again. Trying to fill up my Status Quo connection. These are some I've been filling it up with. Some Status Quo Live. Gatefold. So I got Status Quo Live. And then I picked up Status Quo Back to Back. Which was released in '83. And I think I showed this, but anyway, here's another look. Status Quo Hello. This is, I believe, from 1980, somewhere in there. And then picked up Now Hear This. I believe this is 83, I think. And I picked up Messages from Status Quo. Relatively decent shape. I believe this is a Canadian pressing. No, I guess not. Oh, it's a UK pressing, sorry. Put out by Pi Records. No, I take that back. It is put out by Cadet. It's a US pressing of this. Very good shape. Then I picked up, I think this one was from '88. Ain't Complaining. And then the brand new one just released last week, Status Quo Backbone. Definitely has that early '70s, mid '70s Status Quo sound. A very good album. I'm very impressed with this. Been around, these guys been around for over 50 years, just as Deep Purple, Black Sabbath, Uriah Heep, a lot of those bands still doing it today and doing it very well. Couple new releases. Brand new Pat Travers called Swing. And if you're looking for hard and heavy bluesy Pat Travers, well, you might get a little blues in this, but the hard and heavy is not on this. The album's called Swing. This is an album of swing songs and some blues songs. It's actually a quite good album if you like swing music. He does it on his guitar and does a damn good job. So it was brand new Pat Travers. Then I picked up the new Destruction, Born to Perish. Very good thrash album. I love Randy Black's drumming on this. And then this is from '69. I do believe, yeah, '69. The band is called Time, and the album is called Smooth Ball. Some prog rock from '69. Psychedelic inside. Some Time. And the classic album here from 1969. It was been re-released. 69 UK classic psych featuring members of the legendary bands The Flies, Please, and Neon Pearl. I have the Neon Pearl. This also has a 7-inch in here, talking about Bulldog breed, made in England. Been looking for this for a while, but they've been high priced. This one finally was a decent reissue, so I picked it up. Then I picked up an album from this guy called Terry Reid and River. Kind of a hard rock bluesy vibe going on here. This came out in '73 on Atlantic Records. Not sure if I showed this, but you're going to see it anyway. Some Skin Alley, some 2 Quid Deal, band out of the UK. Just some great hard rock from these guys. This one was released in '73 on Stax Recordings. And then some prog rock from this band here. I'm probably going to butcher the name. Gingerlog, Lady Lake, classic prog rock album. This came out originally in '72. Good stuff here. From '84, band out of Germany. I've never ever seen anybody ever show this, but the band is called Street Fighter. And the album Shoot You Down. This is a German pressing. On the GmbH Corporation. That's some Street Fighter. Been wanting these for a while. These finally came down in price. Just some great psychic hard rock from the early '70s. First title album here is Tofat. Gotta love the cover though. I mean, unique. Put out 1970 on Rare Earth Records. Then I picked up Tofat 2. believe from 71, yeah, 71, also on the Rare Earth Records. You can hear Bob Daisley's bass in the back of this. Great stuff. I've been looking for this band's first one, and it is very hard to get. You can get it, but it's pricey. So I picked up their second album from Toad, Some Dreams. This was originally, I believe, released in 74, 73. Here's some Toad. And another one from the UK band Skin Alley called Skin Tight. See, this was released (1974). It's on the Daffodil label. The inner. These guys have, I think, 4 albums out. 4 or 5, but I picked up these 2 so far. Skin Alley. Just some early 70s hard rock. And this is a grail for me. I knew it was out there somewhere. Officially never put on a label or recorded, but these are bootlegs. And this is put out by Acid Nightmare Records. This was pre-Sabbath, Earth, the Flying Hat Band, and Coming of the Heavy Lords. It's kind of more bluesy in nature. Bluesy heavy. I mean, look how young they are back then. This also has the Flying Hat Band were on this recording. Glenn Tipton was on this on guitars. Trevor Foster and Andy Wheeler on bass. And Earth was Ozzy Osbourne, Tony Iommi, and Geezer and Bill Ward, of course. So it's kind of a 2-band in one album. But hard to come by. I paid a pretty price for this, but I wanted it. But yeah, just happy to get this. From the UK band called Beckett. Kind of prog rockish, heavy hard rock at times. This has Terry Wilson Slessor, who went on with Paul Kossoff and formed Backstreet Crawler. Here he is right here. On the Raft, the record label. And then I picked up from the 80s, from 82, on, what label is it? Enigma Records. Picked up Tsunami. Self-titled album. Fairly decent price. Yeah, slowly but surely filling out this band's collection in my record collection. Some Wishbone Ash. No Smoke Without Fire. Released in 1978. Some good 70s hard rock. This one is a hard one to find. I found a reissue. Paid a little bit for this, but I wanted it. Great stuff from this band. I'm trying to think of if they were known as Bubble Puppy or they became Bubble Puppy. Anyway, there's Bubble Puppy band is cross-referenced with the band Damien. Hard one to get. Great stuff. And the last one of what I got was some Kuchmar out of Toronto, and their album is entitled, let's see here, La Vierge Noir with Kuchmar. It's a picture disc. It's from 2012. It's kind of an embossing. It's embossed around the edges here in the back in silver leaf foil. Glad I found this. Lead singer Angelo is also the owner of Shadow Temple Records. So good stuff here. All right, guys, let me get a drink here. And first one up is going to be from my second favorite record company. Distribution is Rock and Roll. Great stuff over there. And I buy a lot there. I think there's a couple in here that I ordered singular, I should say, not singular. Love this label a lot. First up, still sealed. It's on the Combat label. Came out in 87 on through Relativity Records. I'm talking about Heathen and Set Me Free. This is a 12-inch single. Songs. It has Set Me Free and Goblin's Blade, as you can see here. And then I picked up TNT Defibrillator. It's on the SL Records label. And I have been wanting this for quite some time. I paid a little bit for this, but I don't care. It's a really decent copy or original of this. It's a promo 12-inch disc, not for sale, and I'm talking about Def Leppard Rock Brigade, which I'm very stoked to have. Been trying to get a lot of their earlier stuff. Don't get me wrong, the 80s stuff was okay, but I prefer much more of the On Through the Night era and back. That's just me. I think they were at their finest back then. They were very raw sounding. They were innovative with their sound, coming out with some new stuff all the time. And you know, once they got a little bit bigger, it kind of went to their head. And in my opinion, nowadays they ain't worth a shit. Some may disagree, but I don't. fact, I just sent Clarkovision or Bev some Def Leppard stuff on CD. And then I picked up this, some Gravedigger, Witch Hunter, from 1985, Noise Records, but it's actually on gotta get it in a new sleeve here. It's on the Bloodstock label, made in Germany. So I was happy to pick this up. Hard to get a lot of the early stuff from these guys. So here you have Witch Hunter from Gravedigger. Of course, then you get stickers here. Surith Ungol, like the third one I got. I usually, if I have extras and if I send people stuff, I'll put in stickers. So then I picked up this here, band out of Australia. This is probably their best album. Buffalo, and the album Volcanic Rock. Just a great masterpiece here. I believe this was originally released about 1972. Peter Wells, who went on to Rose Tattoo. But as you can see, here is the bigger picture. But yeah, just happy to pick this up. Buffalo with Volcanic Rock. This was over there when I first started looking around, and it was gone. And then he got some more copies in. And this is originally released in '85, and it's been repressed. I believe this band is out of Canada, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see here. Originally '84 it came out and reissued in 2018 on Return to Analog label. But the band is called Lord Ryer and Packed with the Sinner. I think there are more copies over there. Gotta be quick though. Female fronted. No, they're not. I can take that back. They are not. Okay, I'll read this here. Originally issued in '85 as a 7-inch single, this mythical, they're out of Canada, Montreal-based heavy metal band's only existing vinyl offering is finally available again as an expanded 12-inch EP with 3 extra tracks. So it's limited to 500. I have number 207. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tracks. So glad it's reissued. And also a band out of Canada as well, thrash band. The band is called, it'll be hard for me to pronounce, Eudoxus. They're a self-titled album. Originally released in '91 and highly sought after ever since, the band's only full-length album is finally reissued. Open Fire combines frantic drumming, insane riffs at breakneck speed, yet with deadly precision. Critical for fans of old school thrash metal. Also on the Return to Analog label. I got 98 of 500. So, anyway, that's from Rockadrone. And now I got one from No Life Till Metal. Sometimes these pull strips just don't work at all, you know. I should open this before, but I did not. Oh yeah. I did not have any of this. I knew of the band, but I got Place of Skulls live. Recorded in Knoxville, Tennessee on December 8, 2000. And then he also sent the Phil Lynott album, which I did not have. I do have some Thin Lizzy though. Always happy to get that stuff. So, hope you all enjoyed that there. And I'll have a bunch more videos coming up. I was almost not going to do anymore. It's been getting kind of a low response. Of course, that could be because I'm not commenting on other videos, but it is what it is when you're busy or in hell at work. But anyway, thanks for watching. If you got any comments, leave them below, and we'll see you next time, VC. Take care.